Hey, Rays, went back to the. Hey, Rays, went back to the channel. It's Jerry Gaming. Yes, you can see clearly. There's no mistake in it. What you're seeing is actually happening. Raid have collabed with Monster Hunter, and there are some incredible things coming to the game very, very soon, guys. So just gonna go through what I know and go into some detail. There's new champs. There's just freebies. There's fusions. It's incredible stuff, guys. We're gonna get into it right now. Okay, guys. So from today, January the 9th, 2024, up until the 5th of March, 2024, we're gonna have a Monster Hunter collab in Raid. Huge, 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 huge stuff going on. I've sent some details of why I think it's happening a bit later on in the video, but literally we are basically going to have champions from Teleria that are going to be modeled on, I guess, inspired by the hunters from Monster Hunter, the game series. If you're unfamiliar with it, I kind of first sort of started playing Monster Hunter a long time ago. I'm trying to think, it was the Wii U. Maybe it's before that. I mean, I know it's been around for years, but I think I first kind of got into it on the Wii U when it came out. It was like a MMO light sort of game. Obviously, you're a monster hunter. You're going out there hunting for monsters. I think the monsters, not necessarily terrorizing stuff, but there's basically stuff happening, and you're out there and you're hunting them down, and you're using sort of components that you find and bits of their sort of armor and bits, and you're then creating your stronger characters and weapons and stuff. So great games. And when you see some of the champs that are coming to Raid in the next couple of months, they just look top notch. Once again, Raid have gone above and beyond with regards to the visuals on some of these guys. So this is the campaign lore that's going to give us a bit of an insight as to what's going on. Emerging through the mysterious portals from another world, the monsters of Monster Hunter arrive in Teleria. Confused by their new surroundings, they begin to lash out and wreak havoc. Luckily, the monsters were also followed by palicos, cat-like companions who are trained to help hunters in their world. The palicos successfully recruited 5 hunters native to Teleria and assisted them in defeating the otherworldly monsters. From the remains of these monsters, our native Terran hunters crafted amazing armor and weapons, making them stronger than ever before. I'm saying, when you see these guys, you will know what I'm talking about. Hey guys, the first champ is Rathalos Blademaster. He is going to be an attack champion, force affinity, weapon type is a long sword, and he's going to be Bannerlord, as you can tell by background. His weapon is Wyvern Blade Fall, so that's obviously got some sort of fancy name there. Then the second champ, if you bear with, as I'm doing this on the fly, is going to be this fella here. This is, oh, if I can get this, let me just try and get this pronunciation right first of all. Alatrion Blademaster, and he's going to be in the Knight's Rev. He looks pretty spiky, pretty thorny. Hopefully it's not going to go along with his personality. I'm sure he's fun at parties. He's got a Dark Claw Demise, which is his weapon. It says longsword. Now, I'm not sure if I call that a longsword. I'd actually call that more of a scythe. You know what I mean? But there we go. Knight's Rev, Spirit Affinity, and he's going to be a support champ. So again, I don't actually have the skill sheet for this guy. Rathalos I do, and we'll go through it. There's also one other in a sec. But again, just looking at the visuals, he looks pretty fun. As again, if you're a fan of the game of Monster Hunter, you know full well that this just screams. It just screams Monster Hunter. The inspiration from it. I mean, the armor, the stockiness, the chunkiness, and the level of detail. I mean, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Right. Let's look at the next guy. Who we've got here is going to be Fatalis Blade Master. Again, so he's also a Blade Master. Where's Fatalis? This guy, for me personally, I think looks the top. Look at this guy. Dark Elves. He's going to be he's Void. Void Affinity. HP champion. He's got a great sword. Black Fatalis Blade. He's Cyclopean, although he's got an eye in his chest. Not sure if that actually helps. Yep, so Void Champ. This could be a guaranteed champ, guys. I'm just guessing, just surmising. This could be a guaranteed champ, so I'm going to start hoarding my Void shards from today. Because what would we say it would be if it was a guaranteed Void? 100 and 110? 120? What are we saying? I don't think it'd be cheap. Again, I don't have his skill sheet. I don't know what his moves are going to be. All I can see is in front of me, Legendary, Void Champ, HP, Dark Elves. But he is the epiphany of Monster Hunter. Massively oversized weapon, dirty looking armor. It just, yeah, screams Monster Hunter. Love it. And then we have, how many was that? 1, 2, 3, two more. Who we got here? We got R Nergigante. R Nergigante. Okay, I mean, they certainly given us a bit of a mouthful to pronounce these names. Here we go. She is a barbarian. Defense, spirit, affinity. Doom's shaft is the weapon of choice. It's a bow. And again, very, very spiky stuff. It looks extremely dangerous to wield that. Lots of horns. I mean, it's okay. I think it's the weakest of the visuals in my opinion, but I mean, it still looks really good. But I don't know. Little feathers on the dress, very, very sort of Scylla the Drakes looking. But yeah, I mean, decent. Again, I don't have the info on the skills on this one. The next one I do have the skills, and we'll go through that in a sec. This is Xenogra Blade Master. Now, I believe this one is going to be the fusion, which we've just had the fusion warm-up drop for today, i.e. Monday. So, where are we? Where are you? There we go. Xenogri Blade Master. She's going to be Shadowkin, Magic Affinity, and she is an attack champion. She looks super good. A little bit out of place maybe with Shadowkin, but I mean, it's Monster Hunter, so you know, what would you expect? You know, but yeah, it looks good. It looks really good. Good visuals, great armor there. Again, there's some of the dinosaurs or sort of dinosaur-esque looking monsters that we used to fight in Monster Hunter. Definitely looks like they all look like sort of big raptors. Yeah, that's where I'm getting the feel from there. But yeah, she's really cool, really cool. And I say we'll go through that skill set there. But yeah, she's going to be the fusion. I don't know what type of fusion. I think it's going to be fragment fusion. But again, I do have the details. I could actually just scroll down and have a look. Yeah, she's a champion fragment event. Starting the 11th of January, and that's ending the 23rd of January. I don't have any other calendar details on that at the moment. To get our Nergigante, I will learn how to pronounce that. She is going to be shards plus in-game activities. So there could be a chance to get her in perhaps like a champ training event or maybe a summon event. Who knows? Not sure yet. Fatalis Blade Master, the Void Champ. He's going to be shards. So I'm leaning towards a guaranteed guy for that one. Alteron Blade Master is also shards plus in-game activities. And as you said with Rathalos Blade Master, he's going to be available for everyone with a 7-day loyalty program login. So there we have it. I do actually have the picture of I mean, whether it's actually Means a lot. 21, a lot, I don't know. Let me just stretch this out a bit so we can all see it. So yeah, here we go. The Rathalos Chase. This will start on day of release. So when you log in, you'll probably see this before you'll see my video, because this won't drop until 9 AM on Tuesday. So there we go. Standard 7 days. And then we get this guy. Gives you some info there, but I will show you now his stuff. I'll have to just readjust this now because I've resized that. Bear with. There we go. Almost in. There we go. Right, we're in. I'm going to move my noggin out of the way. There we are. Rathalos Blade Master. Here we go. So we have Spirit Thrust. He does have a big sword after all. Attacks one enemy, 50% chance of placing the decreased defense for 2 turns. If targets a boss, this debuff cannot be resisted. Nice. Spirit Step Slash. Attacks one enemy. Every second use of this skill in a round will attack all enemies instead. Will also include 25% of the target's defense. If the target is a boss, we ignore 100% of the target's defense. Nice. And that's on a 3-turn cooldown. Some damage buffs once booked. So attacks one enemy. Every second use of this skill in a round will attack all enemies instead. Okay. So yeah, so if you're using an arena and you get around to it twice, it's going to be an AoE, and it's going to ignore 25% of everyone's defense, I'm assuming. That could be a good hit. Attacks all enemies before attacking places. Overhead slash. Attacks all enemies before attacking places 30% increased crit damage and 30% increased speed buff on this champ for 2 turns. Okay. And then his passive, Rathalos Mastery, inflicts 50% more damage against targets under HP burn debuffs. Receives 25% less damage from enemies under HP burn debuffs. Every 5th skill used by this champion deals 200% more damage. Whoa. Man, that sounds... That could be mad. Every 5th skill used by this champ deals 200% more damage. Well, that's clearly a great use for clan boss. 100% great for clan boss. Great, because it'd be great for Hydra. Really good for Hydra, because you know it's turns rather than rounds. So he's going to be doing AoE on his A2, and he's going to be ignoring defense. He's going to be, every 5th time he uses it, he's going to be doing 200% damage, and he's increasing ally attack in dungeons on his aura. So that is actually, I mean, for a free champ, that is looking pretty darn tasty, if you ask me. Pretty darn tasty. And okay, I can show you the Xenogra Blade Master, which is going to be for fusion. Let me just pull that one up. Oh no, browse. Oops, let's refresh my camera there. Here we go. Xenogra Blade Master on the Shadowkin attack champ magic affinity. Blade combo attacks one enemy 3 times, a 30% chance of placing a 25% weaken for 2 turns. Okay, I'm assuming that's on each hit, so that means you're going to get a very good chance of getting a weaken off. Blade strike attacks one enemy 4 times. Each hit increases this champion's determines by 5%. Also places 30% increased speed on all allies for 2 turns. That's a nice hit. Attacks one enemy 4 times. Okay, so the first 2 are going to be very good for some finite action, maybe not finite hard, but potentially finite hard, but definitely finite normal. Blade spin attacks one enemy 4 times. 4 attacking places a 50% increased attack buff on this champ for 2 turns. That's a lot of hits. First and second hit have a 75% of placing leech. Third and fourth have a 75% of placing a decreased attack. Lots of lovely little debuffs going on there. And the passive increases the damage on this champ, deals 1% for every 1% of HP lost. This increased damage doubles the target is under decreased defense. Nice. Active effect. Prevents his champion's death and keeps them alive on 1 HP when they're hit by a fatal hit. If this skill prevents this champion's death, heals them by 50% of their max HP. Will not prevent this champion's death if they're under heal reduction. Cool. So it's very Leo-esque. Especially with the 1% of everyone 1 HP lost. Increases the damage. So yeah, we've got a kind of, well, we've got a magic affinity Leo going on there, really. Although she doesn't have the unkillable, it does work in a similar way. So I guess if you get a double, you'll have to test out. I mean, if you get a hit with a double hit on the first one that would kill her, would the double hit kick in before the 50% heal or not? I don't know. So again, that's something we'll have to test out. Well, I can't because I'm not a tester, but someone I'm assuming will test out. Increases ally speed in dungeons by 30%. That is a nice aura. So, man, it's crazy. It's all kicking off. It's all kicking off. There, well, I mean, crazy stuff. Yeah, Monster Hunter inspired champions in Raid Shadow Legends, guys. Now I think, let me just quickly read this. Monster Hunter is apparently celebrating 20 years, the 20th anniversary this year, and has announced a new game called Monster Hunter Wilds, which is coming next year, 2025. You can go to monsterhunter.com for some info. So I'm assuming because it's 20th anniversary, they've obviously reached out and, you know, want to sort of celebrate that. And I guess Player has said, yep, 100%, we'll be on board with that. And I say I'm all for it. This looks great. 5 new champs, all looking absolutely incredible. Can't wait to see what the other skill kits are for these guys. Yeah, there we go. And fingers crossed, we're going to get some new events, new ways of getting these champs. Yeah, good couple of months worth of stuff going on. Monster Hunter X Raid or Raid X Monster Hunter. Yeah, excellent. Let me know, guys, in the comments. Are you as excited about this as I am? Did you used to play Monster Hunter? Like me, did you used to play the game? Can you see again these champs and how they're all inspired and how they're all looking so cool? Like you can imagine the monsters they've had to go through to get this stuff. I love it. I love the game. It's brilliant. I'm very, very, very psyched about this stuff. I can't wait to get my teeth into the Logon champ at least. My man, what's his face? Rathalos Blade Master. Week's time, we're gonna get him and we can see what this guy can do. Cintranos will have reset as well, so we're gonna might be get a chance to get him out in there. Yeah, bro. Wow, guys, exciting times. I hope you're as psyched as I am. Let me know in the comments what you think about this new team up with regards to Raid and Monster Hunter X. Which of these champs do you think look the best? I'm still saying Fatalist Blade Master with that incredible oversized sword. But yeah, can't wait to see this, guys. Hope you enjoy it as much as I do, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.